these guys that like are hell famous on TikTok.
Us?
Not us. Like
there's someone else?
Yeah, there's like 2 other guys on TikTok.
Right.
That do big shit, you know. But there's these guys on TikTok, right? And they do their podcast like this. So did you know that there are facts about the mountains that you wouldn't really understand? And then
and then it's like that.
And then like.
No, I didn't, Jack. Could you please?
Well, you'd actually find out that there are only 3 mountains in the world that actually have snow on them.
Wow! I couldn't even believe that. Do you guys believe that? Oh well. Oh, I hope you guys did.
Can you name them in the comments below? Don't subscribe. That's cool. This podcast is going to turn into a
terrible.
Into porn.
Fuck! I forgot to write my notes on my.
Is there any other way of getting them?
I'm just gonna have to sit here for a few minutes and think about it.
Okay, I'll give you a couple minutes, bro. Alhamdulillah.
Let me do my mantras though. Please help me remember before I get pissed off.
Bro, there's a graph.
It has something to do with Drake.
Yeah. Has Drake been a bad boy again this week?
No, him and Kanye patched things up. Oh! So, this was one of those things, but I can't remember the other ones. The other ones are just going to have to be brought up another time, I guess.
Yeah.
Before that, welcome back, fiends.
Welcome back, fiends.
Episode 60, my fiends. And this is where we're at. And we're only getting higher, and it's up, and it's stuck.
Stuck in the roof.
It's stuck. It's stuck all.
This is going to be another drinking podcast.
Hey, twin, it's stuck in here.
I think I think every podcast might just become a drinking podcast because like I'm a surviving alcoholic over here, and I'm trying to recover.
I mean, the only time I don't drink is when I'm on the podcast. You know what I mean? I really want to portray like a good public image, so I don't drink on the podcast. But I've decided I just need to like continue being me. And
the podcast
continue drinking as well.
The podcast is the only time I'm not doing crystal meth.
Yeah.
So it's actually like...
And the reason I'm wearing these shades isn't because I'm on crystal meth. It's just because I'm stylish and famous.
Yeah, it's definitely not to hide my eyes from all the crystal meth I've just been doing.
Yes.
Yeah, because all the crystal meth is so yummy.
Yes.
I actually don't even do crystal meth for the...
Funnily enough,
the effects. I just do it because it tastes good.
Our city is the world capital of crystal meth.
I literally eat crystal meth. I don't like smoke it. I don't do anything. I'm having it for breakfast.
It's like chewy. It's like
all
rocks.
those
like
rocks.
Candy
Yeah,
rocks?
those glass. That's why they call them shards, because I just have them as teeth, bro. Have them as teeth, and I'm fucking sharding down on people.
Anyways, I was just seeing Kanye like post or like in situations bring up the whole like him and Kim in public situations where like he was either being interviewed or like at the concert. He changed to the lyrics on Runaway from "Run away from me, baby" to like something like "Get back to me, baby."
Yeah, I heard.
And like and then he was on this other show or like this public appearance. He was kind of bringing up like all of these couples in the world will fail now because me and Kim aren't together. What he was trying to say, like he was saying it from a very egotistical standpoint, where he was like, "Well, like if me and Kim aren't together, everyone in the world is not gonna have a healthy relationship." What he was trying to say is, if me and her can make it work, then all these other people in the world can also make it work. But obviously, you couldn't really say that in a proper way.
You reckon like Pete Davidson is just like
Pete Davidson's
clapping cheeks
Pete
to
Davidson
him saying
is deep inside those two plastic silicones.
No, but like to the two big cones. But like you reckon while
between the cones, Pete, between the cones.
But while like they're playing like imagine Pete and Kim fucking to Kanye. Like that new version of Runaway.
I reckon he puts that on purpose. Like they're fucking to
that seems like something he'd do as well. It seems like
he's like yeah, free Hoover.
Because honestly, actually that's actually good, right? If my girl's ex-man was like a rapper, I'd 100% put his music on while I'm fucking.
Yeah.
Just a sign of dominance.
What if like... Okay,
and then I'd record it and send it to him.
What I was trying to get to was, if you got to that level of fame and you were that desperate to get your girl back, would you do the same? Like, would you pull those public events, stunts, like where like you'd bring it up and be like, you know, I hope me and Kim can get back together, you know, like publicly saying it instead of just saying it to her.
Can't ever be that desperate, bro.
Yeah, that just seems like you'll push her away more.
Yeah, like I think the world has taught us that pussy holes, as the young youths in the UK like to say.
Pussy hole.
But I'm gonna say it as in proper English.
Pussy hole.
Pussy holes
Yes.
aren't attractive. You know, when you're a pussy hole. Pussy hole.
I don't think that's true. Because I've seen some women be attracted to pussy holes because when they are with them, they feel like they're just like above them. You know what I mean?
That's actually a good point, because I agree with you. What is it about those women that, I guess it is power, right?
Power.
That they just like power,
Yeah.
and they're just like, they want to.
Yeah,
So they
these
want
guys are...
and like they're the same type of girls that will have like ugly friends,
Yes.
and like the same type of girls.
She's the hottest in the group. Yeah.
Yeah, and she will comment in their like Instagram photos saying, "Oh, you look
Oh,
so good. Don't ever change. Don't change a single thing about
I
you."
wish I was as beautiful as you, gorgeous.
Oh my god, I wish I had your figure. And she's like 7'.
If I was a fat girl, mate, like if I was a girl and I was a fat girl and in a group of girls like that, I would 100% like throw in like a little bit of spice in those comments. Like I'm like, oh, wish I was as skinny as you, girl.
If you're the fat one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're like, they don't know what to comment back to that. They're like, I guess, girl.
Well, like, okay, say you're.
Oh my god, girl, you're not even fat.
Say you're the fat girl, right, in a group of friends,
Uh-huh.
and you've got all your friends commenting on your shit, saying, "Oh, slay queen, you're this, you're amazing. Oh, babes, you're stunning."
Yeah.
You got that, right?
You got that. Does she have it?
What?
The
How,
weight,
how does
definitely.
how does that make her feel?
Depends. For example, a person like of my high intellect and intelligible character, I would understand that this is all falsification. My demeanor is quite no. I just feel like it depends on the person. Someone that's a realist and that understands reality and accepts it and are self-aware enough to say it to themselves. If a friend says, like, look, if you're my friend and I'm fat, right? Like, either you tell me and you're like, cool, you're fat, you should sort your shit out, or just don't mention it. Let's ignore it, right? Rather than complimenting it. Let's just ignore it. Rather than be like, oh, babe, you look so great in that photo. It's like, no, I don't.
I'm posting it anyway.
Just be like, cute background.
I like your dress.
It
would look much better on me.
Your character is above and beyond.
You look fantastic.
How come no one comments about people's character or morale? Not morale, moral. Like morals or anything like how come no one like comments on that? Like,
because that can't be
like
shown in
imagine,
a photo.
yeah, but like that's the point.
Imagine.
You know what I mean? Like,
I love your bio.
just like in the no under the photo. Great photo, bro. Just to also let everyone else know that's reading this comment, Jack has a great character.
Yeah, that would really boost my confidence if that was like the way people
Or-
said things about me. Yeah.
I appreciate your loyalty.
Yeah, by posting this. That's the problem though. It's a photo.
What if you post a photo with each other?
What about if you post a photo of your character?
Or like your online metaverse?
Yeah, I guess that's like but like
No,
that's,
but the way I see
that's
it-
the issue. That's the issue. No,
If you either you bring it up in a positive context where you're like, look, you're fat, and it's not healthy for you, first of all, and second, I'm tired of lying to you. Or we just ignore it, and that aspect of me, we don't bring it up because we don't need to.
You're so fat phobic, bro.
You know how, like, for example, I'm not gonna bring any names. I have a friend that's got a kid. They don't bring up the kid whatsoever. That person doesn't bring up the kid whatsoever because talking about that kid annoys the fuck out of her. So she's still friends with the person and is able to do everything else with them, talk about everything else except the kid. Just like the fat.
Kids are similar to fat.
Yeah, it's an
It's just like added weight.
That is an added weight that you can detach it, and it's your responsibility.
Yeah, but you are fat phobic, bro, and I don't appreciate that.
Actually, I'm not fat phobic because, ready for this? Not only do I have fat friends, but I have fat on me. So how could I be fat phobic?
Right, imagine you called me racist and I went, nah, I've got black friends.
But you don't have black friends. And guess what? I do.
I have a brown friend.
Not good enough.
So, like, is that
Still
not...
racist.
Oh, damn. So I don't have enough points.
No.
Damn.
You're not associated enough to be like out of the racist group.
Oh wait, no, you. I was gonna say I fuck darker girls.
You didn't.
I put my dick in anything, bro. Actually, that's a lie.
Unless you put your dick in an exhaust pipe, you haven't won yet.
No, that's actually a lie because
No, I didn't.
I don't put my dick in white girls, but I just don't put my dick. It's the opposite.
Yeah.
I
really want to remember what it was about. I think it was something about the metaverse, and I had to do something with that. Something about.
What was this? Just like topics that you found throughout the week that you were like, this is going to.
Yeah, shit. That was just kind of blew my mind.
I've not. Like, I won't lie. I was gonna say more on this, like a whole. Interesting that you brought up this whole topic about like the fat thing, because I actually had this conversation last night with a gal about like why it is that they boost, you know, why
each other's morals.
Yeah, why is it? And she said it was purely confidence.
Yeah, you were trying to boost your friend's confidence.
Yeah. So my counterpoint was like, are you showing the same? First of all, are you showing the same energy to your already pretty friends?
Mm.
And to be fair, I think they do. They do in all comments. No, to be fair, they do. So that argument I understood, but the point that I didn't quite get was, you know, I was like, okay, say for an example, you're getting ready for a party.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like there's, and I feel like I've been on the end of this as well. Not in this same situation. I'll explain my situation afterwards. But say for an example, like your fat friend or your ugly friend comes out wearing like a dress that you like, you know, is supposed to be nice. Yeah. And they're like, oh, they're going crazy and shit. Like that, I'm like, you know, they're showing hype and shit. Mm. But then like, there was just a really good looking girl, doesn't get as much because it's like expected.
Right.
Because this is something that happens, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like it's kind of like what I was listening to yesterday as well. What Russ and Rory and Moore were talking about in terms of when you're down and trodden, everyone feels bad for you and is like, "Oh, are you okay? Are you doing well? You're gonna like when you're on at the bottom and you got not much, you're gonna blow up. You're gonna make it. You know?
Yeah.
When you're already there, or if you're doing well, no one's going up being like, "You're gonna make it." Oh, you need no one's coming to support you.
No, yeah, it's just
that's kind of like when you're a hot skinny girl. It's like, why the fuck do we need to support you? You're supported by your image.
Yeah, and it's just like
that's not always the truth.
But that's another thing as well. So it's wild that we as a human race have evolved so much to the point where like so much in terms of this like social hierarchy thing, right? Yeah. Where like now, as soon as something gets too popular, you have to dislike it. You have to be contrary and dislike it. But then you have to once all the disliking gets too much, you have to be like, that's kind of lit. That's this here or a controversial opinion. I actually think he's kind of funny. Yeah. And then it's just like it's just never. Sorry, yeah, I'm stealing it. But and it's just like this never-ending cycle of like why are we doing this? Why are we like fooling ourselves into this like trap of like hate? I don't know. It's just like it's the same with pretty girls, like, you know. It's like, you know.
Look, you know what it is for me. Okay, this is all I was trying to say. All I was trying to say is, if I put in a good outfit, or if I put in a shit outfit, I want someone to tell me the truth.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, for example.
That's why I'm a great friend.
Let's say.
That's why I'm a great friend.
Yeah, and I like people that are brutally honest. Let's say I purposely wear something terrible. And I walk outside into a group of friends and I go, huh? 2 or 3 people will be like, fuck are you wearing? Yeah. Those are your honest friends. All the others, no, it actually looks great. And then what happens? What will those people say when you go, no, I was just kidding. No, I was actually going to wear this. This is a piss take. What did they usually go? Oh, but it still looks good. Nah, I don't want that.
Bro, you got too much energy and time in your hands if you're trying to fool people like that.
I don't want to play those games. I don't want.
Bro, you're trying to find the snakes in the grass.
Because I'm always looking for the snakes in the grass. Because I fucking chop heads from those snakes, bro. I don't like snakes and I don't like spiders. And there's plenty of those in humanity. What would you define a person that's a spider? Is that like a thing? Like characteristics of a spider,
like ready, like just always ready.
Yeah.
Like spiders,
like has 6 eyes.
Like you can. The spiders are just ready. Like spiders don't sleep, bro. When are you ever catching a spider sleeping?
Fuck, if someone called you a spider, then that'd be kind of cool.
Bro,
he's a bit of a spider.
If someone's got to check up on the spiders, bro. Are they all right?
Has anyone even bothered to ask this year?
Funnily enough, right? Okay, so I watched a movie. I watched June yesterday. I was talking about it. I'm not gonna talk about it at all, right? Because I fucking don't care.
Oh my god, bro! Did you say June?
Yeah, like I watched
bro,
just after July.
Oh, bro! I thought you meant June, like that movie with Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet the God.
Yeah, Timothy Chalamet the God.
No, but like in the ad before that, in the trailers. They were showing like the "Are you okay?" shit. Are you okay
and
today?
Were you?
I saw the guy. The other day in Perth, like the "Are you okay today?" guy.
Oh,
he
really?
was on the ad, and I saw it because I saw an "Are you okay?" car. For anyone that may not be in Australia, I don't think is it a global thing or is it just an Australian thing?
I guess it's a global thing, but I guess it's called something different. In other
Are you
words.
okay
maybe,
day?
I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's all over the world, and maybe we just have our own commercial.
Real problems is like why are we not asking if you're okay every day?
Yeah. Why is it just one day?
One day you can be okay. You can ask your friends.
And one day I can be okay.
And that one day I get hit up 7 times as a joke, being like,
What plot twist, right? What if you're okay legitimately the whole year?
But that one ad gets.
But that one, no. But that one day you actually just have like something terrible happens and you feel shit, and they ask you like, "Are you okay?" And you just start venting. And someone's like, geez, like you should go to like a psych, and you actually think you have to go to a psych, so you're never going to a psych.
Even bigger plot twist. You work for Are You Okay? And they lay you off on that day. They lay you off. It's a huge conspiracy theory on the Are You Okay company.
As a person fires you, you're just about to open the door and they go, Are you okay?
But on Are You Okay Day, it's a massive troll. Like they're hiring. They've made mass hirings. They've like hired 60,000. They've given jobs to so many people that are looking for jobs.
Relief, yeah.
And then on Are You Okay Day, we got to make some cuts. Everyone. See you later. And then they're going out to the main. Then the guy walks out to do his ads and like his live speech. He's like, yeah, we really want to stand up for mental health, and we really care about the human race, and we want everyone to be happy.
Stand up for mental health, just like, yeah, mental health.
Yeah, mental health, man. Like we love mental health. Anything mental health. I just love a bit of mental health.
Yeah.
Like health that is mental. It's crazy health.
Mental health.
Like I'm talking just like guys that can run marathons and shit. Like
look,
mental
bruv,
health.
I knew him and his health, mental.
But yeah, like, I wonder if that's a day everywhere else. I'm gonna Google that. If Are You Okay Day is a day outside of Australia.
What if you're never okay?
That's Are You Okay? Are You Okay Day? Let's have a look.
It's going to show up as like a date for Google.
Are You Okay is an Australian non-profit suicide prevention organisation.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, bro, we've just been chatting shit about suicide prevention.
Have we? I prevented mine suicide before, so I guess I'm in the game.
You're a high tier member. You're a gold membership owner.
I'm platinum.
Yeah, I've been subscribed since 2012.
I've attempted a few times, so I guess I'm a platinum member now.
Yeah, I'm only bronze, but like I've only attempted once, and it was I wasn't really.
It was
serious
more
about
of a piss take. I really just wanted this girl back.
It was honestly more about like the whole I wanted likes on Facebook, but like it was.
Remember there was that period of time when people were actually like doing all that crazy shit for like.
There's a fly in here.
I know, and I'm looking at it as well.
Bro, I'm chasing it. I'm fucking. He's loving the lights. He's loving.
Bro,
that's
a fat fly.
He's
See, I'm being honest with this fly.
And that's why he's fucking running to lights, bro. He's trying to lose some weight, and you gotta be more compassionate with these flies, bro.
You're an above average weight fly.
Slay quiet.
Slay quai? Were you trying to say slay queen
I
or
was gonna
fly?
say fly. Queen and fly.
Slay
together.
fly queen.
Slay fly queen. What were you saying though about?
What?
You were about to say something before that.
I don't know. I don't know really where this conversation's even gone to be point. Honestly, once the drinks start hitting, it's just like...
You know what's actually maybe a deeper question that we should ask is Kanye okay?
That's what I was thinking, because like, I mean, he's always been public with these little outbursts, look, that he realizes in some way, just like everyone else on the internet. Like, there's plenty of people on the internet when they're having depressive like moments or some sort of attacks. They usually post shit, and it doesn't always have to be very direct of how they feel. I've just noticed that some people that I was friends with, when they were sad, that's when they would post the most memes on Instagram.
What? Okay, as a harder hitting question.
When I was depressed, for example, when I felt depressed or saddened, you'd see at least 3-4 sad songs in a row shared on my Instagram.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's just the mood I'm in, and so I'm posting the songs because I'm listening to so much sad songs.
And you're just like, damn, I hope someone understands how I'm feeling out there.
No, not really.
I want someone to listen to me right now.
No, not really. I just want someone to like the songs that I listen to.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, what is, like back in the day when you like got a TBH?
Oh, yeah.
Good old TBH, or maybe a rating.
Mm.
What was the angriest TBH or like most memorable standout like TBH or like or rating that you got back in? Just to give context again, so I don't know if this is a thing now, like where people back in the day used to like go on social media and just go like TBHs, and then like anyone liked it. They would go onto their Facebook page and they would go,
TBH,
to be honest,
you're cute,
funny, don't really know you
don't
much.
really talk much, cute, funny, don't really talk much, but would love to.
Should talk more.
Yeah. Oh my God. I've used that one so many times. Most memorable one?
No, I want a bad rating. I want someone give you like
bad rating.
Someone give you like a 3.
Never a bad rating. One was what was it? Seems kind of cocky. What was it? Seems kind of. I think it was like something like along the lines of seems kind of cocky. Heard some things about you, but seem cool. Yeah. And I was like, what?
That was actually mine as well. Heard some shit about you, but like don't know you. And I was like,
what have you heard?
I was like, hey, bruv, just out the names.
The funny thing was mine was, kind of cocky. Heard some things about you. You probably heard that I was cocky, and you just mentioned it beforehand, and it acted like you heard some other shit as well. You didn't.
Yeah, I heard you were like hella cocky and shit. Like, I heard you like
Yeah, I got a rooster on my chest.
Heard you like killed 3 people, but like
4.
But I wouldn't mind getting to know.
Like
you.
Someone comes back 4.
Kind of cute though. Like, mate, like, maybe
kind of got this serial killer vibe. Kind of cute.
Kind of liking the way you're coming to school, like in the morning on the bus. Like see you on the bus every now and then.
Kind of like the way you climb trees at school.
Kind of like the way that you completely ignore me and like flip me off every time I see you. But like, really, I want to just get to know you a bit more, and maybe we can spark something a bit more serious.
No one said spark back in the day, bro. Shut up. You're going into full adult talk now. No one said spark. Oh, I'd love to engulf.
I'd love to engulf in a poetic...
In poetic motions of the heart.
A poetic, systematic interaction of 2 humans on an emotional level.
I would like to breed romantically.
I would like to possibly...
most possibly, I'd like to.
I want you to fuck me.
TBH would love to lick me our asshole. Maybe we should bring
adult TBHs.
Surely.
Just like.
But you have to comment adult TBHs.
Would fuck.
Oh my God! Surely we do adult TBHs?
I actually. Okay, I will to a point. I would do it. I'll probably do it on Instagram.
Yeah, like adult TBH, and then just like
no. What I would do. What I would do. No. What I would do. Right, is I'd say it right, and I'd say like we'll like put it, and I'd put it on the story, and it'd be me recording like my screen going through their face.
Oh
like,
yeah, because no one knows.
And it'd be my face. Don't like that photo. You look like a bit of a fucking. Oh, that photo is not very nice. That one, 3. But that one there, but the one with you and your friend. What's actually your friend? Your friend probably get a 9. Hey, like what's your friend's number? Like that's what I would do on.
Yeah,
my
well, that's
stories.
like the adult TBH. No, but you shouldn't even do the video, cunt.
No,
like,
I would
just do like one of those photo replies because no one else knows who the person is, but the person knows who.
Bro, the fucking fat flies bag.
Oh, who gives a fuck? Stop paying attention to it.
No, I'm gonna pay attention. Yeah, no, but I'll out them, bro. They'll love it, bro. Attention.
Yeah, probably.
They're doing it.
That's actually kind of funny. Adult TBHs.
Adult TBHs. Kind of sexy, but
not sexy, but just more brutally honest nowadays.
heard you're a defense lawyer. Don't like that, bro. How dare you stand up against those?
Would have fucked you at school. Now you look like a crackhead.
Oh, that's true for so many. gone really downhill.
One today I saw, and I was like, you know what? Like, if I saw her out and I was drunk, I'd still do it.
What? Even though she's like crackhead vibes. Yeah, okay.
I've always wanted to fuck a crackhead vibes chick.
She might be. She might be crazy. Hey, she might be a little like like.
No, that sex would be good.
That's what I mean. Like she's got energy, Like she's like
she's not sleeping.
She's hopping on it. She's like
not sleeping.
Yeah. No, like, I found my problem is not them. Girls are never the issue in terms of sleeping. I'm the issue in terms of sleeping, bro.
No, motherfucker. I'm talking about she being on fucking the good shit. Means that she's not sleeping.
Yeah, no, but girls aren't ever the issue in terms of sleeping, bro. I'm the issue in terms of sleeping. Bro.
Oh, guys, go to sleep.
I ejaculate, bro, and I'm out for the night, bro. Like I want.
You've just taken out all of my kids.
It's actually kind of not fair. Like people talk about like, it's a like matriarchal society and shit, bro.
Also, I'm pumping.
Imagine me,
also,
right?
I'm working.
Imagine me.
I'm working.
A nice civil human being trying his best to please a woman, but I come. Oh no! I need to sleep. I wish I could go all night.
You know what the worst thing is? I have to fucking physically transfer blood into this fucking empty sack, right? And it gets harder. You just got a vagina. It just goes there. It gets wet. Oh, it doesn't have to be wet. You can just lube that bitch up. My dick, I can't just transfer blood. I can't just go. Imagine.
I prefer you to be wet.
Imagine instead of Viagra, I just go
injecting blood into your dick.
That was actually on my list. I've read a thing where they've found research now because the Viagra's been out long enough for them to research shit. Apparently, Viagra is actually good for you in your older age. Obviously, if you don't fucking take 20 a day and have a heart attack from it, but apparently it's good for you long term for your memory and other stuff.
Okay, interesting.
How crazy is that?
That's well.
Apparently, it's good for like people. Like it decreases if you've taken Viagra as a adult, you have less chance of dementia.
What? Okay, that's actually a good question for you as well. As a man.
What it's saying is, ready for this one? What it's basically saying is when you get older, your blood doesn't go as much into your dick; it goes into your brain. That is taking your memories away. Too much blood in your brain.
Don't want blood in my brain.
Boom.
Okay.
No, you want blood in your brain. You don't want too much blood in your brain.
I want it all in my dick.
So, since the penis is getting since this is the second brain... I just figured it out. You know what it is? It's not the blood in the brain. You're overusing your top head instead of your bottom head when you're older.
You gotta use your bottom head more.
You gotta use your bottom head so that one keeps the memory too.
That's so true. Like, the people that have the best memories are always people that think with their bottom head. Bottom head. Like, what head do you think about? I think out of both heads.
Yeah, that's why I'm so much more of a high intellect than others.
See, people think like intelligence is all like just like you're smart.
That's gonna be my quote. You know, like when you go on like famous people's quotes on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Like fucking da da da.
No,
Mine,
actually, I said yes. No.
well, I do that. Mine is gonna be all my intelligence comes from my penis.
My second head.
My second head.
What I was gonna ask, right? As a man, because you are a man, I'm gonna actually clarify that. Are you a man? I'm not gonna,
actually
I don't want
like
to misgender you.
look. Just because you're my friend, I'm not gonna get triggered. I am a man, but I wanted you to actually just ask me to make sure, bro.
No, I did. That's what I mean. I asked.
No,
you.
you defined me as
No,
something.
then
first.
I said sorry. Then I said
I
sorry.
don't care. That's not good enough.
But you even said as a friend. You even said as a friend.
I
You don't
forgive
mind.
you as a friend, but I'm letting you know for
Yeah,
next
but then
time.
at least
Ask me first.
okay, is it better that I asked though afterwards, or just didn't ask at all?
Both of them terrible. I'm already microaggressed.
No, okay.
I'm microaggressed.
Yeah, but you would have been macroaggressed if I hadn't even done it in the first place.
No. You
So
don't know me. You're only bringing my micro into a macro. You're making it into a macroaggression right now.
Okay. As a man,
Apologize again.
I'm sorry.
Ask me again. Are you?
Are you a man?
Yes. And as a man,
no, sorry. What do you identify as? Sorry.
I identify as God.
Okay. So
But I'm in a man's body at the moment.
as you, as a human being,
Somewhat.
as how you feel,
Alien.
yes. As you as a man,
Mm-hmm.
identifying as a
Alien.
man, because I want to
Alien
identify.
man.
I want to,
Alien man.
yeah, as you as an alien man.
Extraterrestrial man.
How long do you think is the right amount of length to last in bed?
Depends on the woman.
No, that's not what I'm asking you, bitch. How long do you think is the right amount of time?
I'm legitimately telling you, my right amount of time depends on the woman. If she's a fucking 7 or an 8, I'm putting in the hard yards.
Yeah, okay.
If she's a fucking like 5 or 6,
5 or 6s don't get time, bro.
I'll give you like 5 minutes. Oh, 5 minutes is heaps.
Yeah,
actually.
fuck it, dude. Yeah,
I'm in
wait,
it,
you're
2. I'm in it at 2 if you're not that hot.
Yeah, I'm not. Okay, yeah. If you're not like,
Because I'm busting just because I like. If we continue any for longer, I'm not busting.
no, if you're not,
You're not reason I bust.
if I don't
is 'cause
care
I'm
about you,
mental.
if I don't care about you, if it's just whatever, like I'm doing it purely for my own self gain. 100%. It's just whenever I can. So like the quick is gonna be just how like if it's 2 pumps, it's 2 pumps.
No, but see, I don't see it that way because I give every woman a long amount of foreplay.
Yeah, you know. Okay, that's another good question then for you. How much that fly is coming at me?
How much foreplay does a woman deserve?
No. So what? How much? So if you were to say I had sex last night for an hour, does that includes everything, right? Does that include that? Because you are not thrusting dick for an hour. I can tell you that much. What like so? If you say you had sex for an hour, I'm assuming that involves all of foreplay.
Yeah,
So,
but
like,
sometimes.
To the point where someone stops being on top of one another.
And then you transition and have more sex, or like you stop having sex and then she sucks your dick for like 5 minutes and then you go back to sex.
So I would class if we
have sex in that if I calculate it as a session.
Yeah, it's like a music producer. It's a session. Like,
Right. And in that session, I could produce a beat and I can write lyrics, or I could just produce a beat.
Yeah.
But okay, for example, I'll explain like this. Let's say producing a beat is my main thing, and let's say that's sex, right? If I go into a session and I don't make a beat, then I didn't have sex.
Interesting. Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, as in, I didn't have sex, so that means we just foreplayed and she sucked my dick and shit like that.
Yeah.
But even if the sex comes
Wait,
after,
you didn't eat her out. She just sucked your dick. Are you misogynist?
Yes, in some moments. If she did everything and you did everything, and even if the sex only came at the end for like 2 minutes, we still fuck for an hour.
Good.
Because I'm counting.
I actually think that's more important.
Well, just the general overall vibe of the situation, yeah. Because like sometimes, for example, you could think you're having great sex because you're fucking feeling good and pumping out, but she's just like this.
Yeah. Do you as well for another thing? Do you like the confirmation after sex? of someone being like, yeah, that was like what? Like,
Just like with the fat thing, if you're not telling me the truth, don't say it at all. You don't. Why do you need to like after sex? Like
okay, no,
after sex,
better question.
Why do I need to be like?
Yeah,
oh my god, that was so amazing.
No, better
It's
question.
so
Better
good.
question. Better question for you then. Sorry, because you're right. If a girl is silent after sex, what is your general consensus?
I'm worried.
You're worried. Okay, so like, yeah. Okay.
If she's quiet because she got on her phone after, or we're cuddling and we're just being in silence, different story. If she turns around and isn't even on her phone and she starts being quiet, she either feels like she's been raped, or that sex was so bad that she's just like, how do I get him out of here?
She like just doesn't talk to you for the rest of the night. She's just like, yeah. What isn't it?
What if a girl silent treated you, gave you silent treatment after sex because she was like, I can't tell him to leave, so I'm just gonna make this awkward.
Why can't they tell us to leave?
I feel girls can be too polite in situations when a guy comes over their house. Some girls will tell it to you straight and just be like, fuck off, like, get out of my house. Like,
I don't think
some girls will like hint at it, but like never be like, can you like, oh, I need to go here, can you like leave soon, or like, you know, it's usually like, oh yeah, cool, you know, we can have breakfast. Like, you know, the difference between let's have breakfast together, or I guess we can have breakfast. You know what I mean?
Or if someone's saying, I guess we can have breakfast, I'm not having breakfast.
Don't worry about you guessing. I'm out.
I'll go, hey, babes, I'll have breakfast by myself. How about that?
You keep guessing, I'll be eating.
Hey, babes, I've got Cocoa Pops at home. Don't worry about it. Hey, don't stress. I didn't want
breakfast. My girlfriend just made me breakfast.
Babes, I didn't want it in I was just being nice. Like, if you, like, just like... Yeah.
It's alright, I get my wife's breakfast usually. What?
I've got a 3-course meal at home, ready to go to. Yeah.
My 2 daughters they make me breakfast usually with their mother.
Nice family activity. It's a Sunday morning. We go to church afterwards.
Let's say you're in a marriage, right?
Damn, one of them things.
And you're definitely cheating. Like you're cheating.
Yeah, I'm clapping.
You telling the women?
How often? Like multiple different times? Like just I've got one mistress. Okay, so it's different girls. I'm just going out and I'm trying to find it.
You have a regular,
so
but like sometimes you go to a random.
Okay, you know? Yeah, so I'm just cheating all the time. Yeah, cool.
Okay. Are you telling these women beforehand or after that you're married, or never?
I'm not telling them at all.
Really?
No, I'm not telling them.
I feel like them. I feel like telling them you're married would actually work on some women.
Yeah, no, I'm telling them. More not because
you knew what you got yourself into.
No, I'm telling them not because they're going to be more or less interested, because just to cover my own tracks.
Well, not even your own tracks.
Nah, because what if she finds out afterwards?
If she's
and she goes and tells my wife.
Tells you off. But if she already knows straight away, then she's the accomplice. And some women like that.
No, that's what I'm saying. But she won't then go to tell my wife.
That's what I'm saying. She's the accomplice. She likes being that secret.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's so it's a better.
Yeah, I think it's always better to tell.
You got to tell them just straight up. So
they're aware of the situation.
They're aware, and like if anything, you kind of like cut out the lame ones anyway there, because they're probably going to be like.
Yeah, and look, I know cheating's terrible. I'm not advocating any of this. I'm just saying hypothetically.
Yeah, only on Sundays, guys.
Hypothetically,
keep it to 1 day a week.
No, I do. I cheat on every other day than Sunday. Sunday's God's day, bro.
We cheat 3 days of the week here, and Sunday is God day.
3 days of the week.
Sunday is God day.
Those are my cheat meals.
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
That's what I meant. You're like to your wife. That's what you meant by cheat meals.
I mean, they're pussy on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays.
How is someone supposed to get my proteins? Fucking hell.
You expect me to eat the same food every day?
Fucking hell. Bing bong, fuck your life.
You just got to put a bit extra spice on that, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no, I'm telling them, because you will definitely find girls that are freaky enough. And this is something completely different to this as well. Because I was told recently that by someone who has been a part of a relationship, or like a relationship has asked them to get involved in like the art of coitus.
Oh.
Where so
Both the people.
they were in a relationship and they were looking for someone extra.
Oh.
And she said to me, she was like, she's been asked multiple times. So, but she said it's always the female. Apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Asking to get fucked.
Yeah. Oh no, the female that's always instigating it, and also like the one that's enjoying, likes it more than the guy.
So you're saying that the female's the one that's going out, that's looking for the sex partners,
and also the one,
usually because that's.
And then it's just the guy that's like, yeah, it just doesn't work the other way around.
Yeah, because usually that's the only way that works is the guy's a cuck. And the reason the woman is... The reason the woman's going out of the way is because she's actually the assertive one in the relationship.
Okay, better question there then. So say you're in a relationship of however long, you're married. Okay, just say you're a married man. Mm-hmm. And your wife goes, I want to get another girl involved. Uh-huh. Are you doing it?
Depends on I'd need to speak about it based on...
I need to speak to my lawyer.
No, seriously. Based on where this is heading. You know what I mean? Because there's two ways I see it. One way is you're only doing this because you want to have that liability after to say, oh, we fucked a girl together, why can't we fuck a guy together? Is it that? Or is it this one where it's like, well, clearly me and you isn't enough for you. And let's say you want to add a girl now, right? What if you want to add another girl in later? And another one, and another one. And it's like, it's cool until it's not cool. Where it's like, your relationship is no longer your relationship because you're sharing it with so many other people. And I guess that's cool if you can handle that. Like, there's plenty of people out there in this world doing those open relationships.
I'll give you an example, right? You're on holiday. You're out in Barbados.
If it's a once in a lifetime thing where you guys are just like fucking... Just like there's couples that like never have done any drugs or anything and they go on a holiday and they fucking do ayahuasca together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, fucking go ahead. Like, shoot.
Okay. So, what if it was like whenever you went on holiday...
You did it every time.
Yeah. Different girls, you never see them again. Always girls to make you
Look, it's hard to say. It's hard to say because I feel like I'd get to a stage in my life where I feel like I've matured enough to the point where it's like, why do we need this? Like, why? Like, I wouldn't be in a relationship if like this is what we needed. I'd just be single fucking like all these other people as well. Like, I could still have like a chick that's my main chick. We don't have to be husband and wife. First of all, I'm not from a culture or a time where this open relationship is normalized enough yet.
Yeah, okay.
I'm 100% sure in Europe, in a lot of European countries.
That's not really open. That's not really open though. That's I see
experimental.
I more see that as like, because it's different people all the time, and it's just you having fun with like the person you like the most, if anything. That's how I see that.
Yeah, I guess.
I still do understand like the distancing, because like, it's not some. Completely understand that some people wouldn't be comfortable with it, because it's more so like it's a wilder concept as a social kind of thing. You both have to be like, I think as the person who, as probably the man in that situation, you have to be incredibly confident in the situation that you're going to be able to handle it, because.
No, but what do you mean? Because like, I feel like some guys see that in a wrong manner where they go, okay, I'm the guy, I've got to pleasure both of these women at the same time. And it's like, no, you actually don't. Like, if they're both attracted to each other, like, there's times where like, just like, let them. Like in a threesome, I think too many people are overthinking and go, I need to constantly be involved.
Oh yeah, wait. Let me touch this. Wait.
You don't need to be constantly so involved. Like, you can legitimately watch them fucking scissor each other and you wank on, like, just wank in the side, and they're looking back at you like you're still present.
I'm in the corner.
Yeah, in my Spider-Man costume, just please, babe, please touch her pussy again.
No, but like that's because that's what I look at it as, right? If I was in that and it was like down, because like I imagine if you're in a relationship, right, sex is something that is like
given.
It's given, but
Look,
no, it's also
and that's another thing.
it's also
Before you
just the
bring it
most
up-
experimental thing
Before you
ever.
bring that up, I'd like to say this. A lot of people nowadays say, no, sex isn't given, you know, da-da-da. It's something that, like, you should earn, da-da-da. And it's like, well, then why are we in this relationship? You know how many marriages and you know how many relationships go to shit because people start...
No, I don't think. No, I don't think it's a given. I don't think it's a given. I think I think you have to earn it to a degree.
No.
Because if you're being a shit person, I'm not gonna.
Okay, yeah. But we're not talking about that. There's some people that put too much power to this one thing.
What do you mean, as in?
Okay, let's compare. Let's not say sex, right?
Yeah.
Let's go to a whole different world and go. Your wife says, "I'm not gonna cook dinner for you. I'll only cook if you're good enough." Right?
Yeah.
So, why is it so accessible when you feel like it?
Okay, I'll counter that. So, say for an example, your wife said, "I'm not going to cook dinner for you if you aren't bringing enough money home to supply it."
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You're
No,
not-
but I'm
but
trying
if you
to
then,
say
if you're in a
there's
bit,
plenty of people
so if you're
that
not then good
use-
enough, then I'm not going to cook for you. You start cooking,
But
you fucking
then,
bitch.
no, but I don't. What I'm trying to get to isn't that. What I'm trying to get to is so many relationships and marriages go to shit when people start conserving the sex. Because you're losing attraction in each other. You're no longer fucking like. I understand what gets you through a marriage isn't the sex. There's so many other fucking different reasons for it. But I just believe that if you take the sex away, you're no longer sexual partners. You can be intimate in some sense, but you're going to lose even more of that intimacy because you're not being sexual with each other. You're not falling for each other. You're not finding each other attractive. You're not, you know what I mean? Like, and you're using this one thing, especially women do it. They use this one thing called sex as a power thing. And it's like, well, if you don't do this, no sex. And that's why so many guys especially not our generation as much, well, possibly not generation, but the generation above us, so many of those men have made marriage seem like such a horrible thing because all of them are too pussies to stand up to their wives and be like, look, we got to compromise on this. This isn't a thing where you hold.
Yeah, Ash, I don't entirely agree with you.
Every second cunt that I've met that's in their late 30s, now 40s, that has a wife, miserable.
No, but okay.
Miserable.
Right, okay, yeah, because I agree with you in some things I don't in some, but at the same time, that is one thing that I do hate, right? This whole culture behind got to keep the misso happy.
Yeah. Well, no, look, you do have to keep the misso happy in some sense.
I look at that, right? When someone says something like that, a part of me just goes,
And look, I'm not saying that if she's your girlfriend, she has to give you sex when you demand it. No, there's a compromise. But someone can't take that sex and use it as leverage. Just like, okay. Best example. You and your wife live together. She's a stay-at-home mum because she's got 3 kids and it's hard for her to work and someone has to take care of the kids. You come home one day and go, you know what, babe? I'm not giving you the bill this week. Figure it out.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
I have a job. You don't have a job? Cool. Figure it out. Find a job. Take care of these kids. I'll take care of the kids. You fuck yourself.
I do think, right? Okay, look, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't think women hold it off for no reason.
No, they don't. There's plenty of proper reasons like too tired, but there are 100% no women, and I've 100% spoken to some that have told me that when they're pissed off or they want to use or they want something from their boyfriend, they take the sex away.
Yeah, okay, but then surely you just leave that person if they're like that.
No, but what I'm trying to say is it's such a normalized thing where it's like you're leveraging so many things in a relationship. And look, the sex thing has not fuck the sex thing. I'm just talking in general. There's so many people leveraging so many things in relationships, trying to get the upper fucking hand on their on their partner. You're trying to get a fucking upper hand. You're trying to compromise. You're trying to work things out. Some people just want to fucking dominate, control their partner. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't fucking da da da.
Which is weird, right? Because it's weird that it turns into this competitive game of like
Who's
like,
who's the winner every day?
yeah, rather than a team, like
Yeah.
rather than like, because I completely like the idea of like I'm not saying I like it, sorry, but like I understand the idea of when a couple likes to be the best couple, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I understand. Like, I'm not too into it because I'm not into like
Yeah.
I'm not a coupley kind of dude. Like,
Competing
oh,
with
I want to
other
be
couples.
cute and shit. Like, I don't care about that. But like, I mean more so in the case where it's like, but I understand like at least why they would want that.
Yeah.
Like why they would want to be the
Yeah.
cutest, why they'd want to be seen this way.
But why would you want a war in your own home?
That's what I mean. It's just like I understand creating maybe a war against someone else and being like, look, we're seen like this. Oh, we're like fitting. I understand that, but yeah, you're right. I don't get it when it's like you versus them. Like, and you're right. I don't. But I generally, and I think I actually think women.
It's not even just that. You can be against each other for proper reasons. But I'm just saying leveraging things from each other, like taking things away from each other. Like, okay, you are like, okay, tomorrow I'm not going to fucking love you at all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, tomorrow I'm just not going to kiss you, act like you're not one day I'm going to love you. Like, for a whole fucking week I'm going to be loving. And then tomorrow, not even because I'm feeling shitty that day, just because I want to keep my leverage, I'm going to be a piece of shit to you.
Yeah. I think that's a human being trait, though.
It is, but I'm just saying, like, there's ways around it. Like,
I personally think
I'm fucking staying away from all that.
I
bullshit.
personally think and this may be controversial. Oh my god, I think women are better than men.
What?
Like women are like way more like understanding than men. I think in that situation.
Oh, 100%.
No, but I mean it's men that will play the leverage and power game more than women.
Yeah.
100%. Like I don't think.
Oh, fucking.
But
I can find a fucking bitch way harder than you.
No, but like that's what I mean. When you say those things, like for example, when you say like withholding sex, but when you say withholding sex, I think it's just at the end of the day, the woman holds the upper hand because they will just go, oh yeah, fuck you won't get sex then. Like that,
No,
but I think majority of the time that's a reaction.
Right.
Because I think it's probably them that's like, I think generally, again, it's not, and I'm saying generally because it's a general term, because I know there are definitely women out there who are toxic and there are men out there who are toxic. It's not like a sexual trait. And it's not like it would probably be 60-40 is my opinion, right? And I think it's 60% men, 40% female. I think it's generally the men that would struggle more so. And I don't think it's even men's fault. It's not a men's issue. It's like more so how we treat men in society and how we don't treat them or teach them how to talk and don't teach us how to like talk about our emotions and shit. It's more of that problem that starts it, because men are just like, oh, I'll deal with it. And it's just like, that starts things. That starts things, men being on themselves. Yeah. So, and like that's my opinion on what starts things.
Look, now that
but you know, like that's just the way I think of it.
Now that I've quit my previous job, I could go on a little bit about some of the things I heard in this environment, and it's a male-dominant environment. And some of the things I heard was like, if someone was to say, oh, they were like, they're going through depression or some shit, and they'd be like, well, fucking just man up, bro. And it's like, or like when something terrible happened, I've seen the men there just push those emotions down and then just be shitty for the rest of the day. And it's like, how does that make you more of a man? How does it make you more of a man if you go, oh, I'm not feeling shitty and sad today. I'm good.
I'll show the entire world.
Good.
I'll show the entire world that I'm actually pretty good.
You're honestly just, look, you're weaker because you're projecting a false narrative and you're not yourself. If you feel shit, yes, there are some people that are much more like dramatic with their emotions and gestures and everything. When something little bad happens to them, they might fucking be a pussy about it. But I still think that's more real than someone that just goes and just swallows it and then just takes it out on someone else.
But at the same time, right, look, and I think we got to look at it deeper than that. Again, it's not like their fault. That's just how they are.
No, that's how they were raised. That's how they were raised. But I was raised in the being raised by just a female, I guess, changed my perspective.
100%, dude. I'm the same. I'm the exact same.
Yeah. You were allowed to be a bit more emotional.
That's what I mean. So like, I look at it for an example. Like my dad is like that because he was. But
like, that shit.
No, but him, like, think about his childhood.
Yeah.
And like the way he was treated by like his family and like how things happened. And then like you look at, and like I completely understand it's not an excuse, but you can see how it happens.
Right.
And
correct.
you can see why that is the way it is.
I can see how so many other terrible things may have happened to me or occurred to me to change my traits to this way or that way but you still have to handle it eventually. Being a man, or I hate when they justify it as, oh, you're just being a man. That's not actually being a man. Being a man is actually looking at that and taking responsibility for it and handling it properly. Even if that means going inside the fucking toilet and crying for a little bit and getting outside that toilet and going, and if anyone's like, are you okay? And be like, not that okay, but I'll be better. Rather than be like, yeah, and then take it out on either fucking your wife or your kids or someone, and then the cycle repeats. And you're not doing anything. I've seen it firsthand. So don't tell me you fucking man up, man the fuck up. Man the fuck up, express what you feel.
It's weird when you get in those situations, right? When you're in like a really like older masculine area.
And they think they're much more intelligent and well spoken and known and be like, oh, but I've been speaking with people for years. And it's like, you've been speaking to so many people for years and you still don't understand people?
Yeah, the older generation are mad. Like the other day, right? I was at this like event and there was this girl that was handing out things and she had like tattoos and shit. And hey, everyone knows that's
his weakness.
Yeah, I'll be drooling. And then funniest old man shit. It's like, yeah, she's really pretty, but like, why does she have to ruin her skin like that? And I'm just like, bro, like, I want to lick that skin.
I want want that ink on my tongue.
That's like my favorite part of her body right there. Like and I'm just like, bro, and I'm like, and I actually said to him, I was just like, you don't know. Like if I was like, bro, if you've not had a girl like that, you don't know.
Yeah.
You can act all macho. You ain't it. You can't handle it, bro. That's just sauce. That is sauce. You like your chicken plain. That's fine.
Or the worst thing is when you're talking about like a sexual experience you've had with the chick and you do some freaky shit and then one of those older men will be like, oh, that's just weird. And it's like, well, just because your fucking wife just lets you fucking missionary her and then just suck her toes for a little bit. Just because she doesn't fucking let you whip her and do some freaky butt plug shit.
I've said it before here. I find it crazy that like you know the term bocat?
No.
It's an English term for like people that eat pussy. I think I don't know if it's like, but I don't know if it's a term that they use for like people that like.
Yeah, remember how outraged everyone was when they found out DJ Khaled doesn't eat pussy?
I'm outraged by that.
Yeah, because like it honestly, like Khaled, look, bro, honestly, like I know maybe you might have had a bad experience with some tangy pussy, but some pussy tastes real good. I and the pussy that tastes real good is the pussy that just tastes like skin.
I've tasted sweat off of fucking
camel's back.
You know, like I've tasted the sweat of anything, bro. Like
sweat of anything, bro. Little kids just slick a little kid. I just want him to taste his sweat. I'm not weird. I'm not weird like that. I'm not a pedophile.
I don't understand how like I just think surely I want to see DJ Khaled have sex. I want to see it.
I think he'd terrorize that pussy with that big fucking body.
I think, you're right. But like those super hyper masculine areas like are weird. Like it's super weird when you talk to them because
look, you know what it is. I've met men that are masculine and I've met men that are masculine. And when I say masculine, I mean you're not masculine. You're just conservative.
Yeah.
Realistically
you just
speaking,
like Donald Trump.
No. Realistically speaking, you're just conservative and you believe your beliefs and you're stuck to your beliefs, and that makes you feel like you're mature because you finally established a foundation of things. But your little foundation of things is all bullshit.
And like I find it crazy as well how
that's not
like
maturity. That's not
I find it crazy when like people are like, it's worked for me, so it's like that's just
it doesn't,
like, and it's just like
it
cool, that has worked. No, but even if it has worked for you, cool,
because it doesn't work for me.
Like it doesn't work for most people. Maybe.
Not just that, but like in general, like we each have our own past. We each have our own nervous system. We each have our own situations. We're all gonna act differently, and we're supposed to. Like the way I react to situations, to some people might be over the top or dramatic or something. It works for me. When I've tried to act to a situation in a different way, it always went wrong. Either because I wasn't assertive enough or whatever, I didn't explain myself enough, or later on I hated myself for it. I felt shitty inside. And I bet you all those motherfuckers that say they're that masculine and just hold it in and don't be a pussy, I bet when they get home and they sit in their room and they fucking hate their lives because their brain eats away at them because they haven't resolved anything. I'm not saying that venting heals all, but it puts you on the right path to shit.
To continue this as well, what that has to be a problem that we have to sort of figure out, right? Because there's all the clear like science out there.
We don't have to figure it out. Everyone individually has to figure
it
out.
No. I mean, okay. Because wait. Let me get this because it might be completely different to what you're thinking. I'm sorry. Right. So there's all the scientific facts about like male suicide, male depression. Yeah. Like it's much worse than female, right?
Yeah. For that reason. Yeah.
So there has to be something psychologically that we have to look at as a human race, or maybe not as a human race, but just like in terms of, you're right, in terms of your individual thinking has to change, but there has to be someone explaining things to people about that ideology of men feeling that way, leading to that negative state though. Because if you look at women, and look, I'm not saying like women aren't depressed, women aren't this. They have their own issues to deal with, and they have but it's a different thing to when men are, because it's generally because of it's all self-taught and all self-produced.
Well, it's usually
there has to be something that we have to look at as like an entire masculine ideology that has to change to fix that.
The wrong ideology is not expressing the emotions. That's all it is. That realistically is all that it is, because once you express it, then you yourself can properly internalize it. Because you know what the truth is? I myself have realized that sometimes, let's say I look inside, okay, having a bad day, right? I go in front of the mirror and I just stare at myself in the mirror, but I'm just thinking the thoughts and talking to myself. Is way less effective than when I look at that mirror and speak to myself literally. Look at the mirror and go, hey, sort your fucking shit out.
Spoken word.
You know why that works more? Because once you express it out, you can retake it in, internalize it, and go, when you just think about it, it's just another thought. So many other fucking thoughts come into your mind, some that aren't even your fucking thoughts. And you just go, But when you speak it out, you have to internalize it now because it's been spoken out. That's how the universe works. That's why there's so much of this perpetual motion going on, and how it creates all this stuff and it manifests and all of that, and how your words have... The reason they say your words have so much weight is because once you speak something out, the weight of that is much bigger than if you just think about it. If I'm just thinking, I'm the greatest, I need to get me somewhere. But if I speak it out to everyone, and some people don't believe it, some people do, there's some sort of energy. There's something there that's magnetizing the people that do believe it. And your whole idea and your whole movement grows stronger.
It's also like whenever when you have that moment when you're speaking, and you may not be like, you may be just venting to someone, you may be just be talking generally, and then something comes out and you're oh shit,
and you didn't think about it.
Yeah, it's a glass shattering moment. Boom. And it's just like that's just you speaking about 100%. It. You've thought about it heaps of times, you just haven't said it.
But and you know why? Because through just thinking about it, there's so many thoughts and so many layers and so many shits that come at you that you can't either configure, or what it is. Now it just came to my mind. Once you speak, you're trying to be one track, right? You're trying to go like that. Your thoughts all over the place. You can go this way, back, forth, front, While you're speaking, you're saying this one thing and then you're building onto that thing. And that's the reason sometimes something out of you comes out that wasn't supposed to be there, because now you've built the infrastructure for it to come out. Before, when it was just in your mind, so many other thoughts came in the way that you got an infrastructure.
Yeah. I actually reckon that's pretty legit. It's
because like, how many glass shattering moments do you get when you're actually alone, or do you get when you speak back and forth with someone?
Yeah, it depends what. It depends what state of my life. No, it depends what state of my life I'm in.
Right.
Like, there's been
but
periods
let's be honest. You've probably had way more glass shattering moments, even if it came out of just your mouth. But way more glass shattering moments around someone.
I think, because you also get them sometimes when they say something.
It's that, back and forth creates some sort of ideas, opens a new door inside your head where you can go through another door and another door.
Yeah. The glass shattering moments are a good way of looking at those little moments that they're hard to explain. They're really hard to explain.
Because you don't feel like it came from your mind. It came through your mind.
But like that, it is through your mind. It is because like
No,
they
it
may
came
not
through your mind, but it didn't come out. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if
no, because it might not even say someone else said something. It might not have ever had anything to do with what you actually chatted about. It could be something that you interpreted from what they said.
Well, yeah.
So it could be your mind.
100%.
But you just interpreted it wrong and you figured it out from that. So
I'm also talking about.
I do get what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know how like right now I'm thinking, and even though my mind is ahead of my mouth just a little bit, I'm still thinking. There's moments where your mouth is ahead of your mind. Just like sometimes, you know when you're writing for a while. And you've been writing for a while, and then the hand takes control, and you're not even thinking. You just realize that your hand's been writing for a while. Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, no, I get you. Well, we can end it on that.
I think we fucking
we can go there. We'll go to our
that was a bit of a rant.
We can go into our Spotify song of the week.
Oh yeah, I'll go Russ Blue Chips.
Oh yeah, is that from his
new from Chomp 2? Shout out Russ. Love the new album. Amazing. Waiting for.
Really? So you listened to? You've given it a couple of listens?
Yeah.
I didn't really. I didn't listen to it.
I like 3 songs at least. I like 3 songs at least.
I like 3 songs.
No, I like all of the songs, but I like 3 songs at least. You know what I mean? Like where I'll keep going back to them.
Mine is probably my playlist, because I added it to my playlist. Actually, no, I don't think it is that. It probably is Life Goes On by Oliver Tree, weirdly. Yeah. Life goes on and on and on and on. I don't know, I've been listening to a lot this week.
Oliver Tree?
Yeah, I'm not normally an Oliver Tree fan either. But hey, there you go. If the song calls, the song calls.
Thanks for listening, ladies and gentlemen, and
we'll be back for episode 61.
Next week.
And 69 when we'll be 69ing in the episode.
Yes, peace, you fiends.
Peace.
Episode 69 we're going to do naked.
Yes, fair. Yeah, well, we actually should.
Oh, probably not naked.
No, we'll
be in my underwear.
No, we'll be in underwear, but that'll be it. Yeah. With episode 69 in 69 position.
Come on, bro. I ain't taking the pod that far yet.
Oh, sorry.
Not yet, bro. When the fame comes through, then
we don't even know, but we're not actually like eating each other.
3, 2, 1.
We're not just eating each other though. We're just like
back to back like this?
No, we're just in position.
No, so but but should we be back to back though?
What it'll be is you'll have your camera looking at you, and I'll have my camera looking at me, and you'll just see me like on top of your arse cheeks, like your legs will be over mine like that, and I'll be talking to the camera here, and then the same for you.
Sorry, bro. I'll do the back to back. I'll just do the back to back, bro. I'm good.
Bro, I don't like how you don't take my ideas seriously. I mean, you have a meeting.
I don't feel like I'm taken seriously at this company. Personally.
As a major stakeholder of 50%
I've quit one workplace this week. You think I won't quit this one?